After an exciting game one between TCM and compLexity, we're going to Warhawk for some search and destroy action. And you know, Benson, I've been watching compLexity streams a lot. This is probably their least favorite search map.
Really?
Really.
Wow, okay. So, you know, the big question for me is how are TCM going to be able to
bounce back? Yeah.
Because that's just grueling. You know, you play
That's
so well.
heartbreaking loss.
So well on the first side, 29-point lead, and then you lose by a point.
1 point.
1
That's 5
point.
seconds
That's
in the
it.
game.
That's it. That was all. And they had the contestant in as well. But for now, Search and Destroy Warhawk is going to get underway. So let's dive straight into the action. We're going to be on board with TCM-Gaming. He's definitely one of the players that I say keep your eyes out for. Having said that, though, compLexity not wasting any time. A very aggressive rush coming from them. And that's actually going to be 2 down for both teams.
Yeah, 2 for 2 trade as Gunchi going to make his way over towards the B bomb site. But it looks like Moose, he's being a bit adventurous, and if he keeps going down this route, well, he's going to find at least 1 kill. There you go. He's going to spot 1 compLexity member. Now it is all up to Aches in a 1-on-2 situation. Moose taking fire. Now they know exactly where Aches is located. What is Gunchi response? Gets an angle, and then we're going to switch over to Aches now as he's trying to clutch his round out. 1 player in the middle of the street. Finds Moose. Can't clean up the kill. Moose got 3 kills in that round.
Moose going big for TCM. He played very, very well in that first side of domination. If you remember, you know, using that thermal scope and those smoke grenades, covering that B flag, just slaying absolutely everybody down that tried to hop on there. And that's a great start and a real confidence booster for TCM in the first round of Search and Destroy.
Without a doubt. So now it's time to switch over to compLexity. They're going to be on offense, and we'll see what they decide to do, because on Warhawk, you could really make plays at both bomb sites, but there's one key area at each that you want to clear out before you make your way for that bomb plant.
Well, right now, TP being very, very aggressive on this A bomb site. And, you know, we've seen, you know, quite often defensive teams have someone pretty much sat on that A bomb site, just by that other window. But TCM just allowing compLexity to get that map control. However, Crimsix has already been taken out, so that's not going to bode well for compLexity.
Uh-oh, T. Peeking out maybe a little too far. You see on the mini-map, there is 1 player over near A domination, but it looks like 1 more player has fallen as Clayster, well, he got picked off, so it was a 1-for-1 trade there. Overall, TCM lead by 1 man, but Moose, he's up top at 4-0. T yet to go for this bomb plant. Gotta watch out for the flank as well. There's 1 TCM member waiting to push that side.
TP just taking his time, 35 seconds remaining of this round. Aches and TP alive for compLexity, going up against Moose, Gunchi, and Flux for TCM. Time ticking away though, Revan. They're gonna have to make a play.
Yeah, it's going to get a little tough here. You see 2 members coming from the hardware tank, but they're going to 2-man push over near A domination, trying to clear this area out, and they were able to make a kill, evening up the man count. Now spotted over near the hardware, so TP putting down shots, but he has to go for the bomb plant here, so we're going to switch over to Aches, trying to give him cover, and it looks like they will be able to get the bomb plant off. Yeah,
Aches in a fantastic position to just cover that bomb plant. However, shots going down. Aches doesn't want to reveal his position. Really intelligent play. Play going to be, oh no, he turned around. That was one of the TCM players. They're going to go for a bit of a flank. They have 31 seconds to play with. It's still a 2 versus 2.
Aches is about to find action. 1 player picks him off, goes for the second. Aches with them 2
Aches!
There you see him getting hyped up. 5-1 right now in Search and Destroy. Take another look at this in the round ending kill cam. Aches putting himself in the perfect position. Spots 1, quickly gets the second as he cleans up Gunchi for the final kill.
That's just how accurate he was. He wasn't even near weak. That's crazy from Aches.
2 rounds played, 1 round won by each team. It's time to switch back over to TCM, and Moose is the guy to watch. He started things off so well in that first domination side, and he's continuing to do so here in Search and Destroy.
Well, Moose just going up top. Looks like he's going to try and get that concussion and the grenade straight over. In fact, just opts for the nade. Doesn't connect with anyone from compLexity, but what a nice little spot covering that middle fence side. And how are compLexity playing it? Well, you can see on defense, they've sent 3 over towards B and 1 covering the A bomb site.
Yeah, so both offensive rounds from TCM, they've went to the B bomb site. I see the key area over here to clear out. It's got to be the water tower. Once you force the players back from that area, well, you can pretty much get a safe bomb plant as long as you're watching the garage doors as well. But shots going down, doesn't look like a kill has been made just yet. Gunchi trying to provide some cover fire. You see compLexity, slowly but surely, they're figuring out what TCM are doing, and they're pushing up further and further into that B bomb site.
Gunchi just trying to get some vision. That's all he's looking for. He's not necessarily even looking for the kill. However, Aches does go down. That was Moose with that pick. Now, what can TCM do? It actually looks like they're going to go for the rotation.
I like it. They're going to move all the way towards the A bomb site, but time is starting to wind down. They spotted 1 over near the hardware store. Looks like 2 members did fall for TCM. The bomb carrier, we're going to switch over to Flux. pretty far away from his teammate Gunchi, but there's one player right behind Flux right now. He's going to make his way towards top street. Will find the kill here onto Clayster, but he has to go for the bomb plant immediately, going right to this A bomb. You see TP, he's just checking B. He knows right now that they got to be at A.
Yeah, well, actually, you say that. He's just waiting. I'm not sure if he can actually... Well, no,
now he knows.
He knows now, that's for sure. It's going to be a 1 versus 2. Gunchi and Flux up for TCM. It's currently tied 1 round apiece as well. Now TP, 30 seconds left, just making his way slowly and cautiously towards that A bomb site, just making sure there's no one in that fence. Ari, we've seen so many people hide there. You're saying, yeah.
On the flank. On the flank, it's going to be Gunchi turning the corner. I think he has spotted TP. TP will get shot. He gets taken out. TCM retake the lead here and search and destroy. Gunchi now on top of the leaderboard for TCM at 3-1. Take a look at how it happened. Coming up right behind TP. Easy shots from Gunchi as he secures his team another round win.
Yeah, that's an important round as well. Gunchi going straight to the top of the leaderboard, like you said, with that plant. And yeah, who would you look at now to go big for this compLexity team to take the second map?
You know, Aches, he's on top right now, but usually the guy I see on top for search and destroy, it's usually Clayster. So if Clayster starts to get into the swing of things here, then I could see compLexity winning round after round. But early nade coming from Aches connects on Blast Shield.
You can see immediately the way the compLexity have played it, they don't want to go anywhere near that B bomb site. It's definitely going to be an A bomb site rush. TP just gonna, yeah, he's gonna go for it.
No.
Yep, he's gonna go for it.
2 down for TCM, why not? You have complete control on the A bomb site, but who's watching his back? It's not Aches. It's gonna be compLexity. Just spotted one player over near A domination as the TCM guys, they're gonna meet up and just try to stay together, use their teamwork to, you know, try to come back and steal this round away.
It's gonna be very, very difficult though, because compLexity have that A bomb site completely locked down. Crim with that thermal. Well, it's only going to be one player left. TP does go down, and that's going to be a 2-piece there from Moose with the sniper rifle. Took down TP and Crimsix. Now 18 seconds to work with. Can Moose try and get the first 1v4 on main stage?
Not a lot of time to work with these guys. But one player connects. It's all up to Clayster, but time is on Clay's side. Moose has to go for the bomb defuse right now, and that's going to do it. compLexity are going to win the round, but Moose could pick up the 4th kill. He's still looking around for Clayster. He kills all 4, but in the end, he loses the round. But keep in mind, the specialist strike package. He's earning more and more perks, getting closer to that specialist bonus.
That was big play from Moose, but you have to give Clayster credit as well there.
Yeah.
He didn't challenge too soon. He knew exactly how long to leave it. And, you know, but as you rightfully said, Roman, that specialist, that's basically what they're playing for there. Well, that's what Moose is playing for there. He made that sacrifice not to go for the defuse, see if he could get the pick and play for those streaks.
All right, here we go. TCM switching things up. Looks like they're going to gear up for maybe a slow A push. Well, Moose, he's got the bomb. He has 2 teammates trying to maybe make a distraction over at B, but I assume they're going to rotate a bit later on in the round, but we got to stay watching Moose. He's 9-2, leading the entire lobby in kills. As you know, he picked up all 4 in that last round, but unfortunately,
he's having a great series.
Yeah,
as well.
He's playing so well.
He really is. He's having a fantastic series. He's trying to lead TCM into the next stage of the winners bracket. Doesn't want to be dropped down into the losers bracket.
That's kind of weird. So they're gearing up. They're stacked up over near the A side, but it looks like Marky B, he was able to clear out the majority of the area over at the B bombs like here. So Moose is just going to go for the plant. He gets picked off. Now switching over to Gunchi. He's watching top of the street, but both compLexity players have also rotated towards the B bomb site, and now only 33 seconds in the round. TCM, they got to start working soon.
Yeah, you got Gunchi and Marky B up for TCM, and as soon as Gunchi turned that corner, he got immediately taken out. Now it's going to be down to Marky. He has got the bomb. It's a 1 versus 2 going up against Aches and Clayster. There's going to be someone in the room, and no, he's going to get taken down. A big kill coming in there from compLexity, and that's going to actually give them the lead now in search and destroy.
Yeah, Aches is stepping his game up here. Right now, he's 8-3, performing so well in search and destroy. You see him there in the round-ending kill cam as he picked up the final kill. And compLexity, you said it, they take the round lead as they go up 3-2. But if you're new to competitive search and destroy, we play a best of 11 here. First to 6 rounds is going to take it.
Just having a look, count on board with Aches once again. You're right, he is heating up. 8-3, top of compLexity's leaderboard. And you know, Aches, such a fantastic player, so much history. And you know, you talk about that Aches TP combo when the first major of every game for the last 3 years. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, T pushes through the shack. He gets taken out, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Always favors the offense. Now you see Clayster, but Clayster's 2. Crim6 is right, who's on your screen. Crim picked up the bomb. Looks like he might make his way to the A bomb site. go for the plant, but you see the TCM guys, they've already rotated over. They have some decent positioning to work with here. Krim looks like he's going to maybe peek out, try to get information, see if he can find out where anybody's located, but a couple nades go down at the bomb site, and Krim, now he's going to take this time to get the plant off.
Well, let's not forget, this was the same position when Moose managed to get that two-piece with the sniper rifle and compLexity. They're going to know that, so they're going to be playing it just a little bit more passively. They don't need to peek. Clayster, meanwhile, in that similar position to where Aches was when he managed to get that two-piece for the round-ending kill.
Well, all of TCM, they're going to be attacking from the same area, and Krim, this is his job to watch it. Clayster falls, it's up to Krim and Aches, a 3-on-2. As they're down in man advantage, Krim finds one inside the window. He's waiting till the exact moment. Smart play for Krim. Finds one inside the shack. Moving over to the bomb site.
No!
Can't get the second. It's up to Aches. He has a grenade in there. Trying to get it out towards the bomb site. You see on the minimap. One go for the defuse. Trying to wall bang through the fence.
Oh, he got the hit
markers. He might get the defuse off, and he will. Gets the defuse. Aches can't hit the shot. TCM win round number 6.
That is a huge round for TCM, leveling things up. Look, he's just like, yeah, no big deal, dudes.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
I
wasn't even worried.
Flux, coming into this series, he was performing the best from his team. And actually, let's take a look at him now. He spawns looking down at the ground, but now he's looking at the right side. And, you know, they've been working B every single offensive round. They've been either doing a slow B push, a fast B push, and it looks like they're staying to their bomb site here.
Well, you say that, but the bomb carrier actually...
They did that last round, too,
that's
if you
true.
remember.
They did rotate back. I think that's just to see if they can get the pick at B. If they don't get the pick at B and they cause that sort of, you know, firing your weapon around that B bomb site, immediately compLexity can be like, yeah, this is a B push, and then the bomb planet can just be like, yoink, A.
Yeah, it looks like they've given up on B. They lost Marky B very early on, and now they're just going to test their luck over near A. Who's the bomb carrier here? It's going to be Gunchi, and he's got Moose leading the way. Not a bad player, 9-3. So we're going to see if he can make the first kill for TCM in this round to allow Gunchi to get the bomb down.
Well, Marky, as you said, was the player that went down first for TCM, and Moose just peeking around. He does get tagged up very heavily. He has seen it, but that's going to give away the fact TCM are going to be playing that bomb A, but Gunch does manage to get it off. 3 versus 3 as Clayster does get picked. Clayster 1-6 right now. Definitely needs to try and pick things up.
All right, so Gunchi, he got the bomb plant. Where is Moose and all this? So he's just watching Gunchi's back, but Flux, he's making plays. That's his second kill in the round. But you see where compLexity are going. One player on the long flank. This is going to be Crim6 as we're going to switch over to him. 20 seconds remaining on the bomb timer, and still 3 alive for TCM.
This is going to be very difficult for compLexity to do. TCM have stayed alive for a very long time. Having said that, one player does go down. Flux and Moose up the top 2 plays for TCM. Crim's going to pick up 1. Now, where is the last remaining player? It's going to be Moose. Moose is going to get the kill from inside. Smart play from him. All he had to do was stay alive. Fantastic plays coming from the TCM lineup. And once again, cool and casual. No reaction whatsoever from them.
Yeah, this is some great composure being shown by TCM, but Moose, all he had to do was check the bomb site. There wasn't enough time for Krim to get the kill and the defuse, as they're around like 8 seconds remaining. It takes 7.5 to get that defuse off, and TCM, they're going to retake the lead here. They are 2 away from tying up this series and taking this map.
Let's not forget, this was a heartbreaking defeat in that first round. So TCM have done so well to compose themselves and get them in this position.
I still can't get over that 1-point victory.
1 point? Oh, that's got to be the closest game so far at Columbus.
Oh, without a doubt. So now we're watching Aches from compLexity just trying to work the first pick over near the middle of the street. Doesn't look like on the minimap he'll find anybody there. So let's switch over to the Krim bot. As Smoke Grenade goes out, using it with the thermal sight. Great pair. Moves inside the loading bay, just trying to work the first pick, but you see where the TCM guys are. They're stacked mainly over near the water tower.
Yeah, and it's just allowing compLexity that little bit of an edge there that you can't really afford to do. You need to start throwing those grenades. The smokes have gone down. That's kind of an indicator that the B plant is on, especially as one of the TCM players has pushed way past that A site, really far on the flank. Who actually is that for TCM? I think that's going to be
Marky B.
It's Marky B being very adventurous on the flank, and he's actually going to see someone up top. Not going to be able to get the kill. He's going to get shut down. So is Gunchi. TP as well dropped in that gunfight. Crim's down as well. 2 versus 2 situation. Bomb down as well.
I think Aches may have just been spotted from the middle alley. Time winding down less than 30 seconds, but Clay was able to make a pick. It is all up to Moose, but this is the player you want alive for TCM. He's the top fragger right now, and it looks like he's going to get sandwiched from the back. He's been spotted. Aches missing some shots. Moose takes him out, but Clayster is there to finish the kill. compLexity tied things up again at 4 rounds apiece.
That was pretty nasty play from Moose, but as you said, it didn't really matter because Clay was there to finish him up with the pick. Imagine if Moose had done that. If he'd have turned.
I would have quit.
Straight up quit life.
But Moose, we've been hyping this guy up so long. I think this is his first time coming over to America, his first time playing in an international tournament across seas, and you know, he's been performing probably the best from his team in this series. But now It's them on offense, and Moose is the player we're watching. Look how aggressive he's been right through the middle alley. He will find a couple players towards his left.
I love the aggression, but the noise from breaking the grate, not even going to matter as he picks up first blood. That was actually on TP. So nice aggression from Moose, and that's exactly what he needs. He needs to put his team in front. He is going to get tagged up, goes back for the challenge. Not sure he should have maybe gone for that. He is going to pay the price there with his life, but two compLexity players have gone down.
Placer trying to make plays, going around the flank. He gets shut down, but what Moose did right there, cleared out the entire B bomb site. They got the bomb down. compLexity couldn't retake the bomb site. TCM now 1 round away from taking Warhawk Search and Destroy.
This is such a close game between these two teams, and it just shows you the quality of this TCM lineup, going toe-to-toe with the best team in America right now. I mean, it's not an easy feat to do. How many times have we seen compLexity just stomp on teams? So often, and TCM just staying within, and I think I actually just heard Krim there through my headset. I think it's going to be a B push from compLexity.
Yeah, compLexity, they're going to try to attack the B bomb site, but TCM, they have 3 guys around that area, and actually, it's going to be an aggressive defensive play. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Teep has to check his corners. Might have just been spotted, but there's a player right around the corner. Is he going to check it? Is he going to check it? He is not. Teep gets taken out first blood in the round. Here come the compLexity guys trying to make a pick to get revenge.
Well, on board with Krim with that thermal. Is he going to be able to cause some trouble? That's going to be the question. Actually swaps his sight. He's anticipating there to be someone in there, and he doing rightfully so. The bomb is down. There is going to be a play there, and that's just Call of Duty timing at its finest. He turns the corner as the other player turns around. Unfortunate play for TCM there, but it's going to be a 1 versus 3. It's going to be Flux, top of his team, 10 and 7. Going for the Kobe nade.
Grenade out towards the site. Does get hit markers.
Really?
Did he get the kill? I don't think so. I don't see any red on the scoreboard, but Flux, well, he's got a ways to go. He gets taken out, and Benson, we are going to round 11.
It would be this way. It would be a round 11 search and destroy.
Wouldn't want it any other way.
A 1-point domination, a round 11 search and destroy.
Can't get much closer.
You really can't get much closer than this, besides a draw. Can you imagine if we draw Blitz?
It's possible at the rate these guys are playing, they're just countering one another perfectly.
This is going to be
compLexity have offense. And take a look at this scoreboard right now. 2 members for TCM, double-digit kills. Flux, 10 and 8. Moose, 13 and 6. For compLexity, Aches is the top fragger, 14 and 6.
If TCM lose this, this is going to be too.
Yeah.
You got to think that's going to be too heartbreaking. 2 heartbreaking losses. A 1-round search and then a 1-point dom. That's so difficult to recover from. I'm so impressed with how they recovered after that domination game. But they really do need to take this search and destroy.
Yeah, you see Teeps being a bit more careful around this side of the map, checking all of his corners to not get taken out as he turns around again. But looks like slow plays from both teams so far, just trying to work that initial pick. Smoke grenade goes down towards the B bomb site, but Teep not going to use that as cover to go for a plant. Instead, they're just trying to bait out somebody from TCM to maybe stick out a bit too far, but they got another smoke grenade, no problem. I think Teep might use this for the plant.
He's going to try and risk it, but shots going down, grenades going down as well. Let's not forget TCM have been using that thermal scope, but I think TP is just going to be able to get the bomb down now. 40 seconds left for TCM. Oh, he just sponges the nade again. But 40 seconds now for TCM to try and take it.
Who's on the flank? It's going to be Aches. Could find a kill. 2 is left. He's going to find the first one in the round coming from Aches. Now switching over to Crim6. You see the action is about to go down right in front of his eyes. Picks up 1, 2 down right now for TCM. 3 on 2. Actually, it's all to Gucci. Gucci gets taken out. compLexity are going to take it in round 11. Aches 15 and 7. They are hyped up. Another heartbreaking loss for TCM.
You have to ask yourself now, are TCM going to be able to recover from 2? A round 11 search, a 1-point domination game. I mean, Moose,
look at Flux's face. Look at Moose. You could see it in their expression.
They just don't know how that's happened for them. I mean, but this is key. If they can recover from that, the motivation that's going to give them, it's going to be ridiculous. But they're playing compLexity at what some could argue is their best game type after what we saw earlier on.
Yeah, so even though the games have been close, it's not reflecting the series. compLexity lead 2-0. They are 1 map away from shutting out TCM. We're going to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to blitz between compLexity and TCM.